Hi, I'm Elaine Stefanos with Mojo Life Coaches and Hoard No More, and I'm here with my co-author of the Hoard No More Rescue Kit, Steve Conlon.
Hi
And
there.
in this short video, we are going to share with you the top secrets on how to stop hoarding. So roll up your sleeves and get ready to learn some really great stuff.
Hi there. My name is Steve Conlon. I'm the co-author of the Hoard No More Rescue Kit. And we're going to share with you 3 things that you actually contribute to the feeling of you being depressed. In the time that we've worked with people that have the hoarding behavior, we have found a pattern that 9 out of 10 people are really depressed. So we're going to cover today how you can actually annihilate depression, or at least get a good start on it. And we're going to show you right here. This is my Vanna White. And so first, physiologically, we actually contribute to depression. The head comes down, the shoulders go in, our shallow breathing, our talking in the tone more meek and scared, as opposed to we can show you how if you lift your shoulders, you breathe from your diaphragm, where in the best way that you know that you're breathing properly is if your stomach is actually extending out. So your head is up, you're feeling good, you're talking confidently instead of shrinking in. Shrinking in tells your body and your biochemistry that you're depressed. So that's number one of how you're contributing to your own depression. So if you can just do that one little thing of expanding, breathing in, taking deep breaths are very powerful because it relaxes your anxiety and overwhelm, which we also see with hoarding. And so number 2 is the language. So the language, we have 2 things, internally and external language. The internal language is that little monkey mind, that little red tape that is always playing. I'm not good enough. I'm not loved, or I have such a hard life. Anything that's going on internally, that language is going to affect how you feel and bring about that depression. So externally is if you're talking with a friend or a family member and you're talking about what's not going on right in your life. What don't you have? Let's say in your home, I have no space. I don't have the house that I want. If you start talking externally with people about those type of things are going to bring that feeling of depression. So you're contributing to that depression by persistently talking that way. So, and these are the things that we help with our clients, and it's amazing because they have a big switch. So number 3 is your focus. This is very, very powerful, and no one teaches us this in school, and it's a real shame because we're actually seeing that it's being passed on even to our kids, where kids, 1 out of 4 kids are now depressed. So focus is very, very important. You always can look at what's going on right in your life or what's going on that is not going right in your life. There's always both sides. It's the law of polarity. And so if you stay focused on what's going well with your life, what you are grateful for, what you're blessed to have, even if it's a house with a lot of stuff in it, at least you have a roof over your head. There's millions upon millions of people in the world that don't have that. So if you come from a place of gratefulness, being grateful and blessed, it'll shift your whole paradigm of how you look at life. So in addition to focus is we give meaning to things. When events or circumstances happen in life, we actually think, wow, that is factually what happened. But I can tell you, even when I dealt with depression in my past, I can tell you that we absolutely give meaning every moment of our life. That person can look at me and I could say, you are either disrespecting me or you're loving me. And it's all up to me to decipher that from my filter. So what we like to do is show our clients that you're in steering your thoughts. And a lot of times, especially Americans have learned just to be reactionary to whatever's happening in their life, and they're not proactive. So these are the type of things that we work with our clients, and it is almost like warp speed for them. Within 30 days, they can habitually work on their physiology, they're feeling better, they're smiling. Even the fact that you smile actually tells your brain you can't be depressed anymore. So at least in that moment. So what you need to do is tell your body you're not depressed anymore. Okay? Number 2 is the language. We work with you on your internal language and also external. So you might do a little bit of journaling. That's really helpful is if you journal, hey, what kind of conversations did I have today? And if it's starting to give you a negative emotion or feeling, then that's a red flag that you want to shift how you're speaking. In addition, lastly, the focus is just be conscientious of what you're focused on. Are you focused on what's not going well in your life? What you don't have? The security that you feel like you don't have? If you can actually focus on all the positive things that are going on, that will get you out of depression fairly quickly. So I hope that helps. There is actually a 97% recidivism rate of people who are dealing with hoarding. Studies have shown this, that 97% will go back to the hoarding behavior and clutter up their house again, even after you clean up, if and only if you do not deal with the underlying psychological issues like depression, like loss of a loved one, or anxiety, overwhelm. And all of these things can actually be addressed, and through therapy fairly quickly you can work through those things, and then the addiction and the obsessiveness to want to clutter melts away. It really does. We see it all the time. So the 4 things that I want to offer you to keep that 97% recidivism away, and that you will overcome this hoarding behavior and this disorder that's occurring, is number 1, you need to have a support system. Either it be a family member, a loved one, a neighbor, someone who really cares, and just make sure that it's not a family member who doesn't understand this and is not educated in this, because we find a lot of times that they sabotage you unknowingly. They love you, but they just don't understand that this is a very unique disorder. And so make sure whoever's going to support you is really in the know, who actually understands what's going on. Okay? And if you do not have a loved one who really understands and you have some isolation there, then reach out to us. We're here. We're therapists. We're coaches. We're here to support you. We're here to encourage you, because we want you to have a better quality of life. We want you to have the dreams that you want for your life back and actually realize them. Number 2 is get someone, if it's not us, get someone who specializes in this industry, in hoarding. Do not go to a standard therapist who just is a general therapist, because they're not going to understand what's going on, because this is a very backwards thinking disorder, and we see it all the time. That people go to just a general psychologist or a therapist who really don't understand what's going on underneath. And you have to really be immersed in this and see the patterns of what's going on. And that's why we actually wrote the Hoard No More Rescue Kit, to show what's going on underneath. So 3 is get some help with a organizer or a professional cleaner if that's what you need. If you have physical disabilities, if you're just really just unmotivated or ADD and just cannot focus on getting a project done, then reach out for, again, interview people, make sure that they specialize in this. If you need some references, give us a call, reach out to us, and we'll be glad to help you with that. We have people all over the United States that can help you. And then 4 is aftercare. This is the biggest thing that we see, is you need to, even if you clean up the house, even though you think that you're fine, we see only 3%, literally 3%, make it without talking to a therapist about what's going on. Why are you having this sense of overwhelm? Why do you feel this need of protection of the clutter around you? And once you delve into it, you need someone who specializes and has the methodologies to be able to dig into what's going on with you. So once you do, we can tell you, you're going to feel great. You're going to literally warp speed in terms of progress in your life. You might be able to do it on your own, which we actually really hope you can. But we find a lot of times that they go back to the bad habits. They go back to the standard way of habitually thinking and doing and shifting from things, and that fear and anxiety, which we help you process through and not just ignore and have denial. So please reach out if you need help on anything, but hopefully we have served you today. And Elaine and I would really love for you to reach out if you need some extra support or accountability or some more methodologies to go deeper into what we've covered. We're here for you. So reach out. You can reach us at 703-723-MOJO, which is 6656. So again, 703-723-6656. And you can also email Elaine
at mojolifecoaches.com. And also you can like us on Facebook. We have 2 Facebook pages, so you can keep up that mojo and keeping on track. Facebook page, the first one is Hoard No More Rescue Kit, and the other one is the Mojo Life Coaches Facebook page. If you want to order our Hoard No More Rescue Kit, be sure to visit our website, www.hoardnomore.org. We would love to hear from you. Keep supporting you. You're not in this alone. We are here for you. So reach out and give us a call. Email us. We're here to help you.
And the most important thing is to believe that you can overcome this. If you start ruminating that you can't, and these negative thoughts go, hey, I've been dealing with this for 20 years and I can't do it, then that's what's going to happen. So stay strong, believe that you can, and if you need some extra help, reach out. We look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.